favorite sax songs. Do you remember when saxophone was the king of old-time rock and roll? Plus, songs like Baker Street, where the saxophone is the only good part. Put on a velour shirt, feather your hair, and relive the saxiest music in history with Now That's What I Call Saxophone. Buy it today. It's...
Hope you get some sax today, Joey. It is 3:05 on Stock 93.1 FM, and lots of it, too.
Yeah.
Pamela's back!
I'm back. Oh, thank goodness.
We're back on YouTube at Happy Hour with Greg and Pamela. Don't mess that up. And David Blackman's going to join us later. I'm depressed today.
I am not good company for you then.
Maybe we can help each other.
Maybe. We can just
how's
mind over matter.
How's Remy?
So when I had to bring her in here a few weeks ago, she had a cough, and I had her seen back then. And it was just allergies. Guess what it is now? Still allergies.
Oh.
She was negative for everything. But the doctor put her on antibiotics anyway because of her ears. But that's what it is. It's sinus congestion. Her ears are clogged. She just can't kick it. And her dad has like sinus issues. And so I'm like worried for her. I'm looking up natural remedies for her to try to keep it at bay. So if anyone has any recommendations, we do the local honey every day already.
Yeah.
Which
a lot of people have recommended that to me at various times.
Yes, we keep that up, but
Prattville Farm Center carries that. One location I know that has great local honey, multiple choices.
Yep, I get it up in Elmore County, right where we live. So that's the best.
That would mean more to me if I knew where you lived. I know you're not keeping it from me.
You do know in Titus. Everybody knows because I get messages from people all the time about being in Titus.
Oh, well, Titus just made the map.
Yeah, we have several listeners. From
Yeah, no, we get actually considering it's not the biggest city, we get a lot of we got a lot of friends there.
Yeah, me and Eddie live 5 minutes from each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Mr. Bader will join us tomorrow afternoon. David Blackman will join us at 3:30. And we're going to take care of some business so we can have as much time with David because there's so much to talk about. And the mask is off, Mom Donnie. We'll start with him probably when David joins us. I wanted to mention that our show is brought to you by Jack Ingram Signature Used Cars. This morning, there were no choices available under $10,000. Well, there was a Ford F-150 truck. I'm sorry. That one's under $5,000. That's a $49.99. But since I was here this morning, they added a 2015 Chevy Tahoe at $99.99. And again, this and every other machine that you see listed at Jack Ingram SignatureUsedCars.com has passed the toughest standards for resale anywhere. Got a couple of great Kia options. These are all cars under 20, but you can look for pre-owned product for as much as you want to spend. I wonder if that Mirage is still here, that Mitsubishi Mirage, because somebody was going to get a great deal. A car that's a 2015. This has only 10,000 miles on it. Sounds impossible. Oh, that's a 2024 Mirage. Yeah. At $15,999.
What a deal.
There's a new Rogue in the inventory. It's a 2021 Nissan Rogue, $19,999. And there's the 2010 Ford F-150 at $49,999. These cars have all been scrutinized, starting with the Carfax report, mechanics. They're just not interested in reselling losers. So it's a place where you're shopping pre-owned, no matter what the reason or what the budget, they've got something for you, whatever type of vehicle. Start your exploration at Jack Ingram SignatureUsedCars.com because it's time to love what you drive. We love what we do, and we'll start in a moment.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Montgomery Men's Health.
Hey guys, can we go play football?
No, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out?
Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have symptoms of ED and low T, Your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Montgomery Men's Health and turn your tomorrows into
Today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 334-440-3663 or book now in under 30 seconds at montgomerymenshealth.com. Montgomery Men's Health, for every man in every season of life.
I bought your Christmas present, and it's custom so you can't return it.
What is it? Where'd you get it?
Delta Printing. I ordered monogrammed wine glasses for my sister, photo ornaments for Grandma's tree. I also got Mom custom table linens and printed your face on golf balls for your brother.
Delta can do all that? I thought they were just business printing and signs.
Nope, Delta Printing and Sign can do it all.
Delta Printing and Sign. Your one stop for Christmas cards, custom gifts, business cards, and more. Visit letdeltadoit.com or call 271-COPY.
Rich Thomas weather brought to you by Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Truckers, if you are looking for green grass, contact Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. In business since 1959 and still growing. Call today, 855-777-9785.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We are enjoying this warming trend for a couple more days. Even the nights are moderating with the overnight low temperature tonight down to about 50, mostly clear skies. Plenty of sunshine, flirting with 80 again tomorrow. I think we may flirt with 80 on Friday as well, with the risk of scattered showers and thunderstorms beginning perhaps as early as Friday afternoon, more likely Friday evening and Friday night, and some of those storms could reach severe limits. Saturday looks like a nice day with high temperatures at least in the upper 70s, but stand by for that shocking Arctic plunge. You'll really feel it by Monday and especially Monday night. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray to Publix.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. The premier place the River Region turns to for news, weather, traffic, and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
The Democrats are saying stuff's expensive. They've been in charge for a decade in New Jersey. They've run the legislature for 2 decades. They're saying, oh, taxes are too high. Okay, with the 6th highest income tax, 2nd highest property tax, they've been running the state forever. And they shut down power plants. They shut down nukes. They shut down coal. Anytime you want to try to put a pipeline, natural gas through New Jersey, they block it. They spent billions on windmills that don't work. And now they're like, oh, stuff's expensive. Get out of here. This woman, Mickey, Mikey, I don't care what you call her. Call her the white Kamala Harris. They asked her what she wants to do on day one, and she was like, the dumbest woman I've seen of all time.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Are you sure about that, Jesse?
Well, duh.
That's what we saw this week. A lot of duh. The duh starts with D. It's happy hour. Greg and Pamela. David Blackman coming up at 3:30.
And here they are.
I think he's going to be here at 3:15.
No, that's Monday.
No, Thursdays too. Remember, because of the business breaks, you moved him up. Last week it was 3:15.
I did.
Yeah.
Is he there now?
No, it's 3:13. He's very what's the word? I'm thinking he'll be right on time at 3:15. I have a feeling it's going to be 3:15.
Well, we can get a traffic update and some local news from Sky Mosley. Anytime is fine with me. I just don't look.
I think it's going to be early because we've had to cut and do a segment often.
We won't have to do that today. And I got a proposal to get this on track on a regular schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't. I've been through a meat grinder this week. We didn't get to talk.
Yeah, but it's over, isn't it? Has the dust settled?
My shoulder's better.
Good.
Thank you, Doc Pershing. He's amazing. So is his technology. Very grateful. We do need to check traffic. Let's do that at 3:15.
at the moment, we are seeing light to mostly moderate traffic over most of Montgomery, Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka. However, if you are leaving Montgomery on I-65 southbound, we have really slow traffic from the boulevard all the way down past Hope Hall due to road construction going on. That's going to take you a few minutes to maneuver. You can get through there, but it will take a while. Buckle up, be safe out there. We'll update you if any accidents happen to slow you down. High school students get a head start on college with dual enrollment at Trenton State. Over 400 students are taking advantage of this program. Registration going on now for spring 2026. Go to TrentonState.edu/dual enrollment for more information. I'm Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
Before you commit to that plumbing repair or upgrade, get a second opinion from Headley Plumbing. Our estimate could save you thousands. We do it all: residential, commercial, and septic tank service, serving the entire river region. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the river region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
Currently, we're farming about 800 acres, and every year we're looking at what we can do to improve our farm, plant fertility, higher yields. That all starts with ag research.
Every year, America's research universities drive over $3.4 billion in agricultural science that supports U.S. farmers.
I want to keep this family farm in our family.
Help protect American farmers. Visit research4.us. Paid for by Research for a Stronger America.
Trustworthy, accurate, immediate. Carrying your voice across the river region. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Come and listen to a story about a millionaire New York tycoon who hates the city's mayor. Thinks Mom Donnie's a socialistic nut, so he packed up his place and moved to Florida. Golf, that is. Sunshine, no state tax. Next thing you know, New York is really poor. Millionaires don't live there anymore. But at least the rent's gonna be cheap when the rich people move and all the money leaves. Relocate, that is. Miami, the Villages. The Manhattan Millionaires.
As the 21st century began, natural selection, the process by which the strongest, the smartest, the fastest reproduced in greater numbers than the rest, a process which had once favored the noblest traits of man, now began to favor different traits. A dumbing down. How did this happen? Evolution does not necessarily reward intelligence. With no natural predators to thin the herd, it began to simply reward those who reproduced the most and left the intelligent to become an endangered species.
David Blackman and Greg Budell present Tales of the Idiocracy.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
David Blackman, we love you. We're so glad you're able to join us today, because I know that by the time we wrap up, near 5 o'clock, that you will have lifted us from the funk.
Oh, I don't know about that.
We are in a funk.
We'll see.
Since we played the Mamdani bit to start, you know, I've seen so much stuff on this guy.
Mm.
As soon as the election was his, off comes the nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that Linda Sarsour is one of his advisors, right?
Yeah. I mean, as soon as you saw that, I mean, of course, the signs were all there long before, but I mean, as soon as you saw that, you knew what a monster he really is, and you know how awful he's going to be to the people of New York City.
He wants immediately New York to cut ties with anybody that does business with Israel, that banks with Israel. Hey, why don't you just announce the date of the Holocaust, jackass?
That's like everybody listed on Wall Street.
Pretty much.
Okay? On any of the stock exchanges.
Everybody's moving to Y'all Street.
Yeah. I mean, Dallas is going to become the financial hub of the country.
Mm-hmm.
And what is New York going to become? I think we know the answer to
Well,
that.
it's going to become an Islamo-fascist slum is what the whole city is going to become. If he hangs around the full 4 years, we'll see if that lasts.
It's going to be like Gotham City. They're going to have a Batman come out.
It's going to be a dystopian hellhole.
Well, somebody called Kurt Russell and asked him if he was interested in doing a Escape from New York too.
Well, you wouldn't be able to film the movie there, because all those movie companies also do business with Israel. And by the way, most of the CEOs of those film companies happen to be Jewish.
Why don't they recognize this? Why was there not more of an effort to stave off this whack job, this Islamo Nazi? He's the Nazi.
It's hard to explain. It's really hard to, nobody wanted to get in that race. It's a crappy job to begin with, and nobody, important really wants. Cuomo was desperate to get back into politics somehow, so he jumped in early. And then, by the time Mamdani came along, there were already 4 candidates, in the jungle primary that they have. And it was just, there was just no viable candidate. I mean, I think if the Democratic Party, if some Democrat who was not as repugnant as a Cuomo would have gotten into the race, they probably could have headed him off. But that didn't happen. And so the people of New York, most of them are brainwashed. You have 1 million Islamists living in the city who all would have voted for Mamdani. 30% of Jewish voters voted for Mamdani.
That's what blows my mind.
Bet they regret that now.
And then, 80% of young people who don't have any, it's all a matter of perspective, how you view communism. Kids in college, just out of college, have been brainwashed to believe that socialism is this wonderful thing. And, how could anybody be opposed to sharing the wealth and wealth distribution schemes and free rent and, state-run grocery stores and all this nonsense that is never going to happen, actually. And if it does, it's going to be a massive failure.
Has anybody bothered to?
They've never been through it, so they don't have any context in their lives to know the horrors that are about to come to them.
I hope it rains holy hell.
Well, it is. Really mean, it's inevitable. It's just look what's happened in Chicago with the last 2 mayors, both of whom are Marxist thugs.
Yep.
The mayor in Los Angeles is a Marxist. You had 3 consecutive Marxist mayors in San Francisco that turned that place into a hellhole. And now you finally got someone with a little common sense who's, helping to revive that city. And ultimately, that's what will happen in all those cities. But New York may be the exception because so much of New York City's economy is based on Wall Street and all those financial firms that are headquartered there. And it's a very quick and easy thing for them to switch their registrations or corporate registrations to Texas and move their headquarters to downtown Dallas or downtown Houston, where stock exchanges have already been created, anticipating this day. I mean, the city's already set up for it. So it's And he's, the other thing he's going to do, he hasn't even gotten started yet, but what he's going to do now is New York City is run by all these commissions. You got your transportation commission, your police commission, your fire commission, all these different commissions that are appointed jobs that get appointed by the mayor,
great.
For their patronage. And it's all going to be filled by true believing Marxist Islamists. And so, all the city employees are about to experience what it's like to work for someone like that.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't somebody already resign?
Oh yeah. Who was that? Was it
the fire
commissioner?
chief?
Yeah, the fire chief.
Fire
chief resigned already.
Yeah,
and half of the police force is going to leave.
Oh, that's really where it's going to hit the fan.
Mm-hmm.
And how are they going to recruit unless their entire police department will be named Mohammed?
Yeah, it's going to be Sharia law. is going to, rule big swaths of the city. And because there's not going to be anyone left to fight back. All the people of means, except for the, who's going to stay is all the New York Times subscribers on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, who have homes overlooking Central Park. They'll stay until Central Park becomes where,
the homeless encampment.
Yeah, homeless encampment and a place where all the Islamists gather to do their 5 daily prayers, in a show of force. That'll all be happening in Central Park soon, and it's going to become, like Griffith Park in Los Angeles is just this. I mean, it's really a dystopian scene in Griffith Park. It's just amazing how awful it is, and but that's what happens. There's nothing you can do about it. It was all an election, and he got the majority of the vote. He got 50.4% of the vote. So we can't even blame it on Curtis Lewa not getting out.
Curtis Lewa.
Yeah. I mean, what a waste.
Yeah, that was, but like you said, 50% wouldn't have mattered no matter what he did. And this air of resignation that they've just sealed their fate, and all we can do is watch them go through it. I never thought in a million years of evolution that I would be happy to see Jacob Fry win an election.
Oh my God. That's how horrible it all is. That we're all rooting for a human scumbag of the earth like Andrew Cuomo. And then we're all thrilled that Jacob Fry, the mayor who let downtown Minneapolis burn to the ground in 2020, has won his third term. We're all thrilled to death about that. That's how awful it is.
The guy that ran against him, that Somalian.
Scary.
He looked like the devil, yet he still got 34% of the vote.
Yeah, isn't it amazing? I mean, think about that. 34% of the vote for, there's a lot of voter fraud and all that, but still, probably 25% of that's legitimate.
Speaking of voter fraud, where do you think we may have seen that on Tuesday? On one hand, we're getting bummed out and so forth because blue states voted blue. But I opened with a clip from Jesse Waters, who said, "What are you talking about, New Jersey? You've had Democrats running the state for 10 years. You've had control of the legislature for 20. You won't let this," and it went down a lot. And this one that you elected is going to solve all that for you. I mean, the insanity, the redundancy of voting for the same Shinola every 4 years is beyond my comprehension.
Well, you want to see election fraud? Look all over Virginia. State of Virginia is a prime example. Democrats flipped 10 seats that Trump won last year, some of them by double digits. And if you think that's all organic, you're living in a dream world. That's not legitimate. That didn't happen. Okay, that didn't happen. In Georgia, they flipped 2 seats that Trump had won by 15 and 20% in the state legislatures I'm talking about. These are not organic. These are not honest elections. And it'll be a year from now. We'll start seeing evidence of all that. We're not going to ever have free and fair elections again until we outlaw mail-in ballots and we outlaw voting machines that are connected to the internet. Because, you can do anything with those voting machines. You can do anything with them. And there's no audit trail. There's no way to properly audit it. And until that's fixed, there's no reason to believe these elections are legitimate. And unfortunately, Georgia, passed a voter law, but they didn't require voter ID and they didn't get rid of the voting machines.
Why are people so reluctant to protect their own citizenship by requiring that? Some judge, gonna mind the language today, said that I forget which of the 57 states it was, but said that requiring a birth certificate to vote would be a burden. You know what? We've got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of men and women buried all over the planet. They paid the ultimate burden. So get off your ass, get a birth certificate, and register to vote. It's the least you could do to say thanks to them who gave up their lives for this country. That pisses me off. It's a burden. When did that become constitutional?
Yeah, I mean, you have to have a birth certificate to get a passport. You have to have a birth certificate to get a driver's license.
Yeah.
You have to have a birth certificate to get the quick pass for the airports.
Mm-hmm.
Are those burdens that we should just do away with too? I mean, where does that nonsense end? It's just nonsense. All it is there's most likely a Democrat judge who wants Democrats to be able to steal elections. I mean, that's the only. There's no legitimate reason to oppose it. There's no legitimate reason to oppose voter ID other than you want to steal elections. That's it.
Yeah.
There's just none. And I'm going to tell you a story. 15 years ago in Texas, when I was lobbying in Texas, we had dinner with a Democratic member of the House of Representatives who I had known for several years. And she was a nice lady, and I had a good working relationship with her. And the legislature had a voter ID bill. It was pushing, the Republicans were pushing, and conversations started up by that. And she started going on and on and on about how terrible it was. And I said, well, Yvonne, tell me why exactly you think requiring an ID to vote is a bad thing. And she couldn't give an answer other than to demonize the people who were sponsoring the bill. She just couldn't. And she quit speaking to me after that dinner, but oh, well, what are you going to do? It's because she didn't have an answer, because the only reason a Democrat opposes it is because they want to be able to commit voter fraud. She represented a South Texas district where, they spread around street money on election day and pay people for their votes. And it's the easiest form of voter fraud. And it's rampant all across South Texas, has been for generations. And she didn't see anything wrong with that and didn't want anything to be interfering with it. And so anyway, yeah. And I knew all that before I asked the question, but anyway.
By the way, you know what the Democrats are losing their minds over right now? Walmart announced that the cost of a Thanksgiving dinner will be 25% lower this year than last. Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
They don't want good news like that. They don't want anything that's going to speak positively to Trump's economic agenda. 25% less. I have a wonderful local grocery store. There's 3 locations that sponsor the morning show, food outlet. And I shop there every week, and I pay attention to what I'm paying. I work in radio. We have to do that, you see. And I've noticed the prices, most noticeably on eggs and things like that, just plummet. And on other items too.
Eggs and milk and bread is all come down significantly.
We don't want more of that. Gas prices are down. We don't want more of that. We're getting out of wars. And when we come back, the Supreme Court case with the tariffs and what could happen with that, I don't know. It just seems like we get closer and closer to the precipice of a major outbreak of good things happening. And here they come. We can't have that. We got to have more turmoil and stupidity and ignorance. Are we allowed to?
I was just going to say, are we out of a funk yet? It doesn't feel like it.
Well, I'm going to get you out of the funk on the tariffs thing. So we'll do that when we come back from break.
We'll do that when we come back, David. And I may go out in front of the building for a moment and have a smoke. David Blackman, please give us your blog address so people can find you and your amazing work.
It's davidblackman.substack.com for politics and blackman.substack for energy. And I write about both every day.
All right. Uncle Chi-Chi, shirtless weather forecast coming up in just a moment. Last night at Rich's party, which was really awesome, I got origami elephants. made out of
What?
$1 bills. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't have them here, but I'd love to show. We had Janice. We had so many great people show up. One of them was our friend Morris Capuano, and it was great to see Mo. And he's the guy that we always recommend when you want a mortgage, you need money to make a home improvement, start a business, to invest. One number, one man, 409-9300. Morris is with Troy Bank and Trust, an equal housing lender, member FDIC. They are a statewide lending institution with great resources. He can help you access those so you can make your American dream come true. So nothing's going to happen by osmosis. Get on the horn, get in touch with Mo, and get the process started. That's Morris Capuano, 409-9300, NMLS number 88697 as we hit traffic. Blue Water News, and then back with Dave.
Well, traffic condition, light to moderate all over the area this afternoon. I-65 and 85 are building a bit, as well as the boulevards. No issues, though, at the moment, except for 65 southbound out of Montgomery when you pass West-South Boulevard. From around Highway 80 on down past Hope Hall, they are doing road work again today. It is slow travel there, but once you get down past Hope Hall, should speed up for you a little bit. Buckle up, drive carefully. We will keep you updated when accidents happen. McKinnon Nissan has $9,000 off select new Nissans. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty on powertrains on new Nissans. Worth the drive. McKinnon Nissan, exit 212 off I-65 in Clinton. I'm Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. The Winn-Dixie store in Prattville will reopen tomorrow as a Piggly Wiggly Food for Less location. Southeastern Grocers announced last month the closure of nearly all of its Winn-Dixie locations outside of Florida. The Winn-Dixie stores in Montgomery and Wetumpka will become Piggly Wiggly locations later this year. A sale of the Millbrook Winn-Dixie is pending. Jackson Hospital's new leadership presented a financial restructuring plan to local, state, and federal officials on Wednesday. According to CEO John Quillivan, the hospital will need $293 million in required funding by the end of the year. So far, $187 million has been committed, leaving a $106 million shortfall. The city of Montgomery has paused permits for new package stores. The city council unanimously approved a 90-day study on new liquor licenses for package stores on Tuesday night. This moratorium will allow the city to review its zoning laws related to this type of business. The original proposal called for a 6-month pause and included bars and nightclubs. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray Publix.
Hello, everyone. Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Protect your home and auto with a bundle from Progressive so you can stop worrying about them and invent new things to worry about, like snakes in your bedroom. Sure, that sounds incredibly irrational, but now that we've mentioned it, you are a little worried. The odds of one snake, let alone snakes plural, are so slim. But you might want to check. Oh, you're not near your bedroom. Guess you'll just have to sit there and worry about it. So let Progressive protect your home and auto, because you've got enough to worry about. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Hello there, this is Dr. Sam, account executive with Blue Water Broadcasting. Why should you advertise with us? Frequency sales. The more ads you can get on the air, the better the chance it'll make an impact. Radio allows advertisers an inexpensive way to get their voice heard over and over again. Contact me, Dr. Sam, by going to bluewaterbroadcasting.com to find out more. Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
Rich Thomas Weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We are enjoying this warming trend for a couple of more days. Even the nights are moderating with the overnight low temperature tonight down to about 50, mostly clear skies. Plenty of sunshine, flirting with 80 again tomorrow. I think we may flirt with 80 on Friday as well, with the risk of scattered showers and thunderstorms beginning perhaps as early as Friday afternoon, more likely Friday evening and Friday night, and some of those storms could reach severe limits. Saturday looks like a nice day with high temperatures at least in the upper 70s, but stand by for that shocking Arctic plunge. You'll really feel it by Monday and especially Monday night. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
At CB&S Bank, we've been meeting the needs of our customers since 1906. Need help setting up new business goals? Our line of commercial loans can help you achieve them. Go to cbsbank.com to find a location near you. All loans subject to credit approval, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
All the headlines the mainstream media won't touch. Your News Talk station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Idiocracy breaking news.
Shortwave, take it down, quick. What's it say? Shut up.
The Supreme Court has ruled 6-3, allowing Donald Trump to enforce passport rules, ending transgender X. I'm almost surprised. But speaking of the Supreme Court, I'm hearing lots of negative stuff on the tariff argument yesterday. And I'm worried about if they decide he doesn't have the power to do that. First, why would he do it? What kind of people are advising him if they think there's even a chance that the Supreme Court could come along and undo all of that?
Well, it's a law that's open to interpretation. And here's the good news, guys. Okay. The Supreme Court can rule that. So what's at question is whether or not the president, first of all, everybody needs to understand what the case really is, because it's not just a challenge to the president's authority to impose tariffs. Okay. That's not what this is. It's a challenge to his authority to go country by country and impose specific rates and then rescind them and impose new rates again and rescind them. And, the back and forth has been going on all year under this. And I can't remember the name of the statute now. I'm sorry. I'm having a senior moment on it. But here's what the statute undeniably allows the president to do. The president of the United States has unilateral authority to invoke a 15% across a tariff on every importing country of up to 15% across the board. Okay, that's an undeniable, unarguable part of this law.
Okay.
So even if the Supreme Court says he can't just do this back and forth with China and everything he's been doing, you still got the authority to impose up to 15% across the board. Then another clause in the law allows him to impose tariffs up to 50% on nations that impose reciprocal tariffs on us, or confiscatory tariffs on the United States.
Okay.
And so even if the Supreme Court rules against, the media, of course, portrays this as, it's going to be a catastrophe. The president's portraying it as a catastrophe because he wants this absolute authority that he's been wielding, of course, because it helps him negotiate better deals.
Right.
And there's no doubt about that. But at the end of the day, regardless of how the Supreme Court rules, the reality is that a year from today, the tariffs that are currently in place today are going to look almost exactly like what they do today.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not going to be this major catastrophe, and Trump's, the Trump administration won't be over, and everybody needs to take a deep breath and stop watching CNN and MSNBC and Fox News, because their whole goal is to attract eyes and clicks by claiming it's the world's greatest catastrophe when it really isn't.
There's another piece of good news.
When they do this to me.
MSNBC beat Fox on election night. But again, who cared? It was all blue states, driving they were having the major results.
And that's why. Because people mainly tuning in are people from those states. And that's where the elections were. This has been a phenomenon in the cable news networks for really the last 30 years. And whenever the Republicans, Trump has been in office and he's been, on a high note, Fox has dominated. And then you get to election night and Fox dominates. But in a national election, Fox dominates everybody all the time. But when you get into these special election situations where it's just a handful of selected states and most of the offices up are in blue states, it's not surprising that MSNBC won that night.
I think we should have other year off from anything but local elections.
Wouldn't that be nice?
No governor, no nothing. Give us a break. Do it all every 2 years, or is what's required for Senate and Congress and all that stuff. And only local and municipalities and stuff in odd numbered years. That means 2027 will be exciting here. We get to pick a new mayor. Right up the street from, by the way, the other day, Eric Trump flew into town. Great excitement because many people saw the Trump 757 land here at Montgomery Airport. Yeah. And then there was a caravan up Interstate 85 north to Auburn. And that Turning Point rally there was unbelievable. I mean, it was packed. It was a conservative Woodstock.
They know they're going to get a good turnout in Alabama.
Well, I think they're getting traction all over the place.
Oh, they definitely are.
Except in places where it's against the law to be a conservative. But I'm glad to see that there's some momentum there. We've spoken often about Gen Z leaning more to the right, at least Gen Z males.
Oh yeah, it's on Fox right now.
Oh, there it is. There's Eric Trump
talking to his dad on the phone.
How did they know that we were going to be talking about that?
I know.
And the president phoned into that rally to talk to the crowd, which is great. I don't want to think that we're losing our momentum here.
No, we're not.
But
and this is one thing, seeing Laura Trump up there with Eric Trump. I was watching the same thing y'all were. Reminds me, we have a dearth of leadership now at the Republican National Committee, which was so strong last year with Michael Whatley and Laura Trump in the leadership. Now, neither one of them are. I don't even know who is, to be honest with you. I gotta figure that out. But there was no ground game in any of those states for the Republicans at all. None. And, we talked about Winsome Sears' campaign. Whoever were the consultants in that campaign need to be banned from ever working on another Republican campaign ever in their lives. Tell them to just go find another profession, because they ran the worst campaign, in the history of that state probably. And there was zero ground game on election day, and turnout to vote was awful in all those states. It was even worse really in New Jersey than it was in Virginia. Man, it didn't matter in New York City, so who cares? But it's just a travesty that you don't have the strong leadership at the RNC, and everybody falls apart in the Republican Party. It's just pathetic.
Well, one person whose only ground game moving forward will be her burial is Nancy Pelosi. Yeah. She's out.
Yeah.
And
it is kind of like getting rid of the Wicked Witch of the West, isn't it?
Again, we didn't have to lose a house to fall on her to do it. It just sort of happened. But
what a plague she has been on our country.
Horrible, and one of the best of many cases for term limits. Which maybe I'm naive here, David, but I think if we had term limits, 90% of what we talk about in our idiocracy tours every week would be gone.
Absolutely. But they're never going to vote themselves out of a job.
No, no, my God, no. Just as they're never going to end the filibuster.
Ugh.
I don't know if y'all have read what I've written about the filibuster and why the Republicans will never, ever do away with that rule.
No,
But
why?
here's the thing about the filibuster rule,
Yeah,
where the rhinos are concerned.
Yeah.
And particularly rhinos who pretend to be conservatives, like John Cornyn, like John Barrasso, like John Thune. I guess basically every Republican named John in the Senate is a pretend conservative.
Seriously,
even John
they all
Kennedy of
suck.
Louisiana. You know, John Kennedy in Louisiana is the funniest guy on the planet.
Oh, he is.
And he does great in hearings, but he's just like Trey Gowdy. He's a fake conservative, you know, but he does great in hearings. And so the filibuster gives all these fake conservative Republicans cover. It lets them stay in the closet. They get to pretend they're conservatives while living a different life behind the scenes. And the filibuster, if they were to do away with the filibuster rule, what Republican voters would quickly find out is that the Republicans in the Senate aren't going to pass any good laws anyway. Even without the filibuster, they would find a way to only get 49 votes for every law that conservative Republicans want to see passed, like national voter ID, like no mail-in ballots nationwide. They would only have suddenly the 53 vote majority would become a 49 vote minority. And it would be like that on everything. So that's why the Republicans will never even consider doing away with that rule. And that's could be fatal, because the Democrats, next time the Democrats get power,
they're
going to do away with it. And they're going to do all the things they've been talking about doing, because they don't have Kristen Sinema and Joe Manchin sitting there as a check on their worst impulses. And so that was the only thing that prevented them from doing it the last time when they had a 51 seat majority. Or it was 50 seats plus the vice president, Kamala Harris. So, that was the only thing that stopped them from doing it then. And, these Republicans, they don't care. They don't care. I mean, what we have to realize is they don't care.
They just piss me off. I'm over all of them.
David, are you familiar with Donald V. Watkins?
No. Name sounds a little familiar, though, but I can't place it.
I can't say that I am either, although one of our listeners here, who is very faithful to the show, sent this, a prediction from a man who predicted back in 2016 that Donald Trump would win that election, well beforehand, predicted it in 2015. It says Marjorie Taylor Greene will likely become the GOP presidential nominee in 2028 and the next president.
Wow.
Now, I'm only throwing this out there. When you think about it, who else is a lot like Donald Trump and that shoots from the hip? And
yeah, did you see her on The View?
No.
Find a clip. Did you see it, David?
I'm not well enough to watch
it
The
was
View.
Apparently a love fest.
Yeah, she
I'm not sure that's going
to.
I mean, you mean
she
like
towed the line,
lesbian or?
like as much as possible to become likable to them.
Yeah,
like it was kind of unlikable to somebody like us, because it was almost two-faced.
Really?
But she didn't say anything that was
a betrayal of her current values as we understand them.
No,
I don't understand what her values are, so I wouldn't.
Right. She was ambiguous enough to come off as likable to them.
Yeah.
Has she broken away from the MAGA agenda? Because part of his theory is...
I mean, she's... Well, I don't know that we can say that. She's expressed objections to the bombing of the Iranian nuclear facilities. She's had a problem with some of the tariffs. She is against not negotiating on the government shutdown. She wants there to be negotiations over the Democrat demands. So she's kind of gotten off the reservation, but it's not like she's become a female, another Susan Collins or something.
No, she's not anti.
Right.
She's just kind of broken off on her own a little bit.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with being independent on specific issues.
Yeah.
It's not like Thomas Massey, who votes with the Democrats on pretty much everything and then pretends to be a conservative.
Right.
It's different than that. And she's, I've always found her to be thoughtful and actually, someone who's been treated extremely unfairly by the media.
Yeah.
Of course.
Absolutely.
But, the thought that she would end up being the nominee in 2028, well, I guess stranger things have happened, but that would be close to the strangest anyway.
I'm not going to read this.
Yeah, I don't see how it's not JD Vance.
I've seen enough of the points this guy's make to see where I can see where he's making some sense, because let's remember, Donald Trump seemed as improbable in 2015 when he announced, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Donald Trump had been out there for 30 years talking about these issues too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had been he was one of the most recognizable people in our society. Because of The Apprentice and, all the controversies in his life and his prominence on the New York scene, where Marjorie Taylor Greene is, you get outside of her home state and she, I would bet not 20% of the people could tell you who she is. Whereas probably 80% of Americans knew who Donald Trump was. And
I think
that's important.
Her problem, if she does try to campaign, is she's not going to win over any liberal white women because she's a Republican woman.
Well, wait, she won over the shrews on The View.
I just don't see, I really don't see hardline liberal women cozying up to her. Because women really do not like other women. They see them as competition for the most part.
Yeah.
You can have like true girls who will go hard for women, ride or die.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not liberal women with Republican women. I don't think at all. No.
Did the fellow who wrote the letter name the person who predicted the 2016 election? Because I did too in 2015.
I sent it to you on Facebook
Messenger.
Messenger.
That means. Okay.
I sent it to you. Look, I'm not going to read this guy's blog in the air. The only one I borrow from when I'm sharing news is yours.
Well, I've got a friend named Larry Schweikert, who's a history professor at either Arizona or Arizona State University. Has been for a long time. Really smart guy. Like a lot of people predicted Trump's rise and success in 2016. He believes, and he's a really smart guy I have a lot of respect for, he believes that Trump has completely changed the paradigm for Republican nominees, and they're all going to have to be outsiders. And it's all going to have to be someone who's not a politician. And so he doesn't necessarily believe JD Vance is going to be the nominee in 28 either. But Marjorie Taylor Greene's just another politician. So she doesn't fit that model. And I would have a hard time naming someone who does that's currently on the scene like Trump was. But we'll see.
But JD Vance's career in politics was very short. His trajectory went phew.
And in the way, though, he is an outsider because of his origins. This guy didn't come from money or family history. He's JD Vance.
Now, if we see him get extremely rich in the next couple of years,
I don't see that.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how we feel about that.
We sure will.
We've got a minute.
He was already pretty wealthy when he was nominated for vice president.
Well, he got a good book deal and movie deal.
Well, and he
made it happen.
Been running that hedge fund too. He made a lot of money on the hedge fund too.
How come nobody wants me to run a hedge fund? Why can't I?
I don't know. No one's ever asked me to do it either.
We got 1 minute before the top of the hour. Let's talk to our listener,
Roy,
on line 1. Good afternoon.
Hey guys, I'll be quick. So Marjorie Taylor Greene not only was on The View, she was on Bill Maher's show.
Yeah.
Just the other day as well.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Bill Maher is a lefty loony, but he's somewhat more sensible than certainly the people on The View
Yeah.
and the others. And I didn't see The View, obviously, but I saw that one, and I got the same impression that she was almost playing nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
Really? She was playing them.
And I mean, she said the right things, but I could tell she was playing nice. And she got her fame from being a firebrand.
Yeah.
Right.
And
She needs to be a bulldog.
Right. She doesn't need to be, I was going to say leashed. So that's a good metaphor. She's almost leashed, like she's trying to play both sides. And that just seems, I'm so sick of the politicians playing both sides like that. I thought she was a breath of fresh air, and I'm afraid she's not. I don't see her being the nominee. And if it's not JD, it's got to be
Marco.
Marco Rubio or even Vivek, although he's running for governor. I'm just afraid she's phony. And
Hey, you know what? I just looked something up on Google. First thing I do when I'm trying to get an impression of people.
Yeah.
I looked up her zodiac sign.
Oh no.
She's a Gemini.
Oh.
They're the twins. That means two-faced.
David, will you write that into your blog tomorrow?
Please.
I'm going to write. Yes.
We just determined Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Kilroy, thanks for the
Two-faced.
call. We're at the top of the hour. We do have to get on our way, and we'll return with David Blackman. Let's use the break productively. Look David up online and subscribe to his blog address, which is
davidblackman.substack.com. Come see me.
all right. We got lots of ground yet to cover, so hang in there. Brett McDonald will join us at 5:15 to talk about the market today. It was not a good day. What's driving that, the shutdown or some other issue, he'll tell us. His firm Invest Advisor stands ready to counsel you about a financial future. No high pressure, just a chat. 3870094. It's time well spent.
Traffic is brought to you by Skipper Pools. Skipper Pools for weekly service, equipment and liner replacements, and a sparkling pool all year. 3560237. Skip the rest. Call the best. Skipper Pools.
Traffic, Salem Radio News Network, and Rich's forecast all coming up.
We continue to be busy on this Thursday afternoon. Light to mostly moderate traffic now. Interstates, boulevards are loading up. We have slow traffic on I-65 southbound past West Boulevard. Some one-lane traffic as well. That's got things rolling slow all the way past Hope Hole. Expect to slow down there. Buckle up, drive carefully. No other issues that we're aware of at the moment. We will keep you updated. Great shopping at Midtown Plaza. Shop Burlington with incredible values and eat at Yummy Yaki. Midtown Plaza and Street off I-85. Another great McClinton & Company development. I'm Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Call Dad. No, Ella, call Chad.
Since 1993, Chad has been showing up, ready to help with whatever your home AC needs. His mission, to serve first. Chad takes the time to understand exactly what you're looking for, and if he can help, he'll walk you through the best options, sometimes even with 0% or low payment financing to make things easier. No more sweating over hot and cold spots, surprise $700 energy bills, or wondering if your unit will make it through another season. Call Chad today at 784-9144. That's 784-9144.
Call Dad. No, Ella, call Chad.
Don't you love the feeling of coming home to a clean house? Let Southern Bell's Cleaning Service get your home in order. Families in the River region trust Southern Bell's because they know Callan and Jesse will show up on time and believe in cleaning the old-fashioned way. They bring all their own supplies and specialize in full-service, residential, commercial, vacant properties, and construction cleanup. Estimates are always free. Call Southern Bells today at 546-0715 or follow them on Facebook at Southern Bells Cleaning River Region.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
If you think the only job at a broadcast station is in front of a microphone, you're missing some great career opportunities, including advertising sales, promotions, news, business administration, engineering, and more. Learn about these broadcast careers by visiting the Alabama Broadcasters Association's virtual job fair November 3rd through November 7th at broadcastersvirtualjobfair.com. You'll find information about great jobs across the state, as well as specific positions here at Blue Water Broadcasting at broadcastersvirtualjobfair.com.
We have an intermediate traffic update from a listener. Pamela, what you got?
We have a house fire. It's a fully engulfed, and there's multiple fire trucks responding. So traffic is stopped on Redland Road. It's backed way up. So just avoid it altogether if you can.
Okay, and we'll get more from that on Skipper coming up in just a couple of minutes.
You're tuned into the only show that still uses 8-track tapes.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
405.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, arguably the most powerful woman in the history of American politics, has announced that she will not be seeking re-election. She made that known today in a video to her biggest supporters in San Francisco. The FAA has ordered a 10% cut in flights at 40 major U.S. airports starting tomorrow due to the record-breaking government shutdown, aiming to relieve strains as controllers and TSA workers continue to work but unpaid, and that's causing a lot of discontent in the ranks and a lot of stress. Israel's military has killed at least 2 Palestinians in central Gaza, despite a U.S. brokered ceasefire. Overall deaths since the October 10th agreement now exceed 241 as the terrorist group continues to attack Israel. On Wall Street at the close, Dow was down 398 points. This is SRN News.
The following is not an actor, but a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
Every day I speak with people who are worried and are feeling a lot of pressure because of credit card debt. That's why I'm very proud of what we do at Trinity. We just help. We give people the support they need, along with a real plan to become debt-free. Credit card bills are consolidated into a single monthly payment that is much less than what they were paying before. Most of our members end up saving thousands and even may improve their credit scores by as much as 200 points. I know from the bottom of my heart that I'm making a difference in the lives of the people we help. It just makes me really happy.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-936-5496.
My name is Julie, and I'm a Trinity counselor. Call me and become debt-free for keeps.
1-800-936-5496.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. It's more than just great prices on lumber. From Trex decking to energy-efficient windows and Tamco shingles, Alabama Wholesale Lumber has it all.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We are enjoying this warming trend for a couple of more days. Even the nights are moderating with the overnight low temperature tonight down to about 50, mostly clear skies. Plenty of sunshine, flirting with 80 again tomorrow. I think we may flirt with 80 on Friday as well, with the risk of scattered showers and thunderstorms beginning perhaps as early as Friday afternoon, more likely Friday evening and Friday night, and some of those storms could reach severe limits. Saturday looks like a nice day with high temperatures at least in the upper 70s, but stand by for that shocking Arctic plunge. You'll really feel it by Monday and especially Monday night. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey to Publix.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
Welcome back. Meanwhile, the Idiocracy has opened up a branch in Thailand.
Are you sharing it?
Are you? No, not about you. Not about you. Not about you. I didn't give you opportunity to talk. Please keep polite for me. I still talking. Listen.
That's the director of the Miss Universe pageant telling Miss Mexico, you're stupid, you're dumb.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the culture is like there. I don't think they're that woke. Just saying.
No.
Are they having the pageant in Thailand? Is that what the deal is? Or
Yes.
Okay.
So they have a guy
maybe
from
Donald
Thailand.
Trump needs to buy that operation back and straighten it out.
As soon as he's finished his term.
Yeah.
And Trump to Schumer today, stop playing games with people's lives and end the shutdown. What is going to end this at this point? We've waited for an election to come and go.
I know. I thought it was going to be that.
All these other, maybe they don't want to look too obvious, so they want to do it Wednesday. Maybe they'll do it tomorrow.
Well, Schumer, it's just going to come down to when Schumer's going to let him do it. There were a dozen of them negotiating yesterday, and he called them off and told them they can't do that right now. So, they're all scared to death of him. They're scared of losing their committee assignments. He's scared of the voters. So, they apparently think the outcomes of the elections gives them some kind of mandate to keep the government shut down. So I'm not sure I agree with that logic. It seems fairly illogical to me, but what do I know?
Whatever your take on it is, it was blue states voting for more blue BS. I wouldn't see that as a mandate to continue the shutdown.
No, I wouldn't either. And I think that's a strategic error, but he's Chuck Schumer. He's an idiot when it comes to strategy. So,
well, all I know is I don't want him doing the food at my next cookout.
Well, they're going to get a lot more pressure starting tomorrow now that they've cut back on the number of flights.
Yeah,
by 10% in 40 of the biggest airports in the country. That's going to create a lot of chaos at the airports, and
right before Thanksgiving.
But it's a necessary step. Yeah, and people are getting ready to travel for Thanksgiving. And here's the problem: is even when they end the shutdown, let's say they end it on the 20th. When's Thanksgiving? The 24th or
27th?
27th. Yeah.
So let's say they ended on, 3 days before Thanksgiving. Well, it's going to take a lot longer than 3 days to get all the air traffic controllers back in gear and all the systems operating at normal. And so if they don't get this thing back open next week, there's going to be pretty severe chaos over the Thanksgiving weekend. And that's going to really piss people off.
Yeah. And the Republicans have voted to reopen the government 15 times. Why are they not winning the messaging on this? What are the Democrats holding out for at this point?
I mean, 85% of the media reports negative to the Republicans on that. So the truth, people don't know what the truth is.
Sad.
It's one of those things that not only saddens me, but it disheartens me. And that's... Sad is one thing. Being disheartened, we don't need that to spread so that all the fervor behind Trump's second term, people waking up to the never-ending federal bureaucracy and saying, let's do something about this. We can't lose that momentum, or we're going to be New York City from coast to coast. That's what worries me. Apathy, well, I don't know enough and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, that's what we started to have in his first presidency, because he promised to drain the swamp and then just was not capable of doing it, and was surrounded by people at all turns that were just sabotaging it.
Yeah, he brought in a lot of caretakers of the swamp.
Yeah.
Who then turned around and made sure that it didn't get drained.
Yeah, and I'm getting worried that he has one as his chief of staff, Susie Wiles, who has been giving him some pretty bad advice on some appointments. And of course the attorney general.
Yeah.
Bottom line, I had a little chat on the air. I think it was yesterday, because it was the day after. And it was just a list. In fact, until we had that MS traffic wreck, I wanted to, or that fire, and we'll get back to that in a little bit with Skipper. It's 14 after 4. I was going to give you an assignment, David. Imagine me giving David Blackman an assignment. Who the hell am I? But I was going to say, all right, the results are in on Tuesday. You're Donald Trump. What do you do? How do you react to this? I had a couple of things. I said, you know what? I'm going to go on national TV and say, all right, we're going to catch the bad guys. ICE is going to go after the criminals, the rapists, the murderers, people who've committed crimes. We're going to get them. But unless a city asks us for federal help with a crime issue, I'm not sending anybody anywhere. When you're ready, when you need us, just call. But until then, we're out. Let the cities decide. Let it be a local thing until they need federal help. And a couple of other ideas. What would you do if you were Donald Trump reacting to Tuesday?
Well,
react at all.
I would have done exactly what he did Wednesday morning and go over and talk to the Senate and tell them, they got a choice here. You can end the filibuster, pass a bunch of legislation that's going to make the country a lot better and keep winning elections, or you can keep the filibuster in place, keep the DC Kabuki theater in place, and go back to losing elections. And what the overarching problem for the Republican Party is that it hasn't won an election since 2014 in which Donald Trump wasn't at the top of the ticket. And Donald Trump's not going to be at the top of the ticket anymore. And the Republican Party has proven to be a pretty feckless and useless entity without Donald Trump. So, I mean, Trump can't do this forever. He's going to be, regardless if he thinks there's a way to run for a third term or not, he'd be 83 by then. And, it's just, I mean, age gets everybody. And, yeah, he's a lot more cognizant and healthier than Joe Biden ever was, but eventually age is going to get him too. So, he can't keep doing this forever. And the Republicans don't show any real signs of, Whatley's going to get beat in that Senate race over in North Carolina in all likelihood. And so he left a job that he was stellar at to go run a losing political campaign in all likelihood. And that's a waste. And there obviously was nobody effective to take his place.
By the way, Mom Donnie just on TV asking for money already to ease his socialist transition.
Well, of course. I mean, and he won't be asking for money pretty quick, folks. He's just going to be taking it from you.
Yeah, they've got till what, January 1st to flee or stick around.
What is this?
I feel like they actually make that transition in December at some point. I'll have to look that up. I think it's before January.
David, I'm sure you did. Did you catch the story about this note with James Comey?
What, the handwritten note that got released? Yeah, I wrote about that Tuesday.
How did I miss that?
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of documents that have come out now, of entire email strings of him, congratulating Daniel Richman, his buddy, who was doing his leaks to the New York Times at his request. And in one of them, he even blurts out that, he's had McCabe do it as well. And it just destroys Comey's entire argument in that case. Because, I mean, he just bald-faced lied about all that in front of the Senate, and everyone knew it was a lie when he was saying it. But, of course, you had this corrupt people, Sessions, and then Bill Barr, and then the Democrats in charge of the Department of Justice, so nothing was ever done. But yeah, Comey's in big trouble. He's in a world of hurt regardless. I mean, what people, the media people are going to continue to say, oh, it's a weak case. It's not a weak case. It's an open and shut case. And now they're looking at starting the process of getting indictments on John Brennan, which is good. They're moving too slow. They're moving too slow.
Yeah.
This has got to speed up. There has to be real action here, because what's happening in all of this is the Republican base that elected Trump this time is frustrated because they're not seeing, real progress on that front.
It's not a major case as things go, but part of the disheartenment for me today was this case, and it happened fairly recently. It's already been adjudicated. The guy who threw the sandwich at the cop in D.C., who was arrested. It was on video, plain as day. It wasn't an accident.
Yeah.
Threw the sandwich, hit the cop. He was found not guilty.
What?
Yeah.
You can't get a DC jury to convict a Democrat of anything. I mean, this ultimately, we're either going to have to take away all of those kinds of functions out of the federal district.
That is just gaslighting. So bad. Like, it makes normal people question what reality actually is.
Yeah.
They can't, it's everyone's brainwashed. And it's all the media. It just goes back to the media and the brainwashing the media has done. I mean, Nancy Pelosi, we're going to have nothing but stories on the networks and MSNBC and CNN, New York Times, Washington Post. It's all going to be praising her. Oh, she's the most powerful woman that's ever been in government. Oh, she did so many wonderful things for the country. This woman looted the treasury.
Yeah.
She is responsible for the fact that we no longer pass real budgets in the federal government. She and Harry Reid are responsible for that. And she has bankrupted our country as a result. We've got $39 trillion in debt. 20 years ago, when she and Harry Reid conspired to end the practice of passing budget bills and run this government on continuing resolutions, our national debt was under $10 trillion. Today, it's $39 trillion.
Ugh.
And it's all attributable to her and Harry Reid.
They're going to have a tough time, though, finding clips where she's not drunk. I mean, every time I've seen her in the last 2 years,
she likes Smirnoff.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even good vodka. It's like rot gut.
Well, it's cheap. She can get a lot of it.
One day when the news is all wonderful and we really don't have much to talk about, I'll tell you about my experience with Smirnoff at 150 proof. Don't do it.
Ooh.
Don't.
That's almost Everclear.
Oh, God.
That happened 30 years ago, and I can still smell it on me. So, that was awful.
Hey, I got a great story for you.
Oh, we love. Yes.
A great teenage drunk story.
Please.
Oh, gosh.
Please.
So a bunch of us decided to go hunting one November when we were 16 or 17 and out on a ranch 30 miles from town, and had a big torrential downpour overnight, and we all got our car stuck and we're out there hungry for 2 days before we were finally able to get out.
Oh my
God. Of course, nobody knew where we were because we didn't tell our parents or anything. It was hilarious. But anyway.
Oh my gosh.
One of our buddies shows up with a bottle of Everclear. And I had no idea what Everclear even was.
Uh-huh.
And we had canned Coca-Colas. And so he said, well, what you do is you unscrew this cap and you pour that much Everclear in the cap, just a cap full. Put it in the can of Coke, shake it up, and that's a good mixed drink. And I thought, a cap full? I mean, that's like 5 drops of that stuff. What are you talking about, a cap full? And so I put 3 capfuls of it in a can of Coke at 9 o'clock at night and didn't wake up till 10:30 the next morning. and I had slept outside and was soaking wet. Anyway,
oh my.
That's a terrible story. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
One day.
Y'all don't want me telling all my drunk stories. Oh my God.
Oh no. I mean, that's you and some buddies. I've embarrassed entire radio stations. I mean, we had a weekend at one of those old, great South Beach hotels. I think it was the Deauville over Labor Day weekend. And I had a suite, which was nice. That was free. And then I found out I could charge to my suite.
Oh gosh.
The following Tuesday after Labor Day, anytime I heard my name on the overhead intercom, Greg Mado, please come to Doug Donahoe's office, I knew I was in trouble. So I go skulking down there And he says, why do I have $720 worth of champagne on your hotel bill? Well, you're going to pay this.
That was probably 2 bottles. Yeah.
Actually, it was Corbel or something. But
okay.
I was
like
pouring
20.
champagne for the listeners. I said, I hosted a party for our listeners. So many times I'm amazed that I wasn't just out the door. But you know what? At that time, being what they used to call me Peck's bad boy, at that time, that got you attention, and attention made you more notorious, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It worked then. Today, I don't think I would get the same treatment.
No.
David,
anymore.
we're going to take a break here. I hate to take breaks when you're on with us, but we must at 4:25. Your blog address, and then we'll hit the traffic dungeon and see what's happening with that fire.
Yeah, just Google David Blackman at Substack, and it all comes up.
All righty. I highly recommend the experience. Tomorrow morning, another Duncan and Son Predictathon for this weekend's games as we get closer to the Iron Bowl. That's always the big one. And you have a chance to win Duncan dollars at Don Duncan All-American Auto and Tire. So join us for that. And our show this afternoon brought to you in part by Clark's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. On Friday, we give away a Clark's Club membership on the morning show. All you got to do is call up and say, hey, I'd like to be in that drawing. That's a $180 value item that will get 2 Clark's technicians to your house spring and fall for a tune-up. They'll come out right away and get you ready. We have major cold weather coming in Monday. I mean, this is not, I got to wear a jacket. This is winter weather coming in Monday. If you haven't had your heating system like that, call 277-2125. Get that membership, get a tech out, and make sure you're ready because winter is arriving apparently early this year. You'll hear more about that tomorrow morning as well. For the best in heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and people, call Clark's 277-2125 or visit clarkcomfort.com. Alabama certification number 09098. Skipper's got your traffic. 1819 News is next.
Well, our latest accident is on West Fairview on the ramp to I-65 northbound. Use caution there. Everywhere else, very busy, including 65 southbound. Road work going on again today. Slow traffic from just past West South Boulevard all the way down past Hope Hall. Montgomery, Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka, experiencing light to mostly moderate traffic right now, and it is building. We will keep you updated. Hayes Ambulance is there for you both on the ground and in the air. From a simple patient transport to life or death situations, Hayes is ready at a moment's notice. Wendell J., Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Jack Ingram Nissan. Shop now at jackingramnissan.com.
1819 News.
Both U.S. senators for Alabama have reacted to the recent selection of a socialist communist to be the next mayor of New York City. That is Zoran Mamdani from Uganda. Senator Tuberville said that Mamdani's allegiance is to Islam and not to America, and the fact that he's going to be the mayor of New York City is a disgrace and an embarrassment. The senator said that the city is now digging its own grave. U.S. Senator Katie Britt also posted on social media saying this victory for Mamdani is not a referendum on where the country is going, but rather the Democratic Party. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness License Plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
A Semmes woman is denied bond by a Mobile County judge. Delicia Mollett is being charged with manslaughter in the death of her son that occurred last week. Mollett was driving with 2 of her children in an SUV when it collided with a light pole. Neither of the 2 children were wearing seatbelts, and the one child was thrown from the car. Mollett is accused of driving over 80 miles per hour on that road. The Semmes police chief has also added additional charges to Mollett involving theft and attacks on police officers. Mollett will have an official arraignment this Thursday. A drug bust in Dothan has resulted in the arrest of 37-year-old Vasquez Bryant. Police found 62 grams of fentanyl pills during a traffic stop that occurred on Tuesday of this week. A search of Bryant's home resulted in more fentanyl being found, along with 465 pounds of marijuana. The estimated street value of all the drugs being over $200,000. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
In the market for a used car? Visit jackingram.com to view our selection of luxury, domestic, and imported vehicles. With 8 locations and online at jackingram.com, Jack Ingram Motors is sure to have the perfect car for you.
Businesses have trusted our family at Delta for their printing needs since 1979. Today, Delta does business printing and so much more. We print invitations, Christmas cards, Canva, and Etsy files in as little as 24 hours. We can also print and address the envelopes, saving you time and money. Come see us at 5757A Atlanta Highway or call 271-COPY or shop at letdeltadoit.com. When you need printing, copying, gifts, signs, or more, let Delta do it.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Montgomery Men's Health.
Hey guys, can we play football?
Oh, no, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out? Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have symptoms of ED and low T, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Montgomery Men's Health and turn your tomorrows into
today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 334-440-3663 or book now in under 30 seconds at montgomerymenshealth.com. Montgomery Men's Health, for every man in every season of life.
Hi there, I'm Kim Williams with Alabama Home Mortgage. For many years, my team and I have worked diligently to provide our veterans with top-notch service, as it is our honor to serve those who have served us in the armed forces. Madeline and I are certified veteran lending specialists. Nationwide, there are over 22 million veterans that qualify to purchase a home through the VA loan program. Yet less than 2 million of them currently have a VA home loan. Many lenders do not keep up with the ever-changing guidelines and benefits of the VA loan program. They are intimidated by the program, resulting in many veterans not obtaining VA loans. This is unacceptable. The VA home loan program offers service members and veterans with 100% financing. You've already paid your down payment. If you are currently serving or have honorably discharged, we would love an opportunity to discuss how the VA program can serve you. Give Alabama Home Mortgage a call at 567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com to complete an application on your time. Thank you for your service. NMLS 1586-36-8, Equal Housing Lender.
Holy cow, Benji. Gold has gone up to $4,000 an ounce. How can our audience cash in at Marguerite's?
At Marguerite's, we do more than sell jewelry. We also buy jewelry. If you have old jewelry, broken jewelry, jewelry that you don't know what it is, bring it to us and we'll pay you for it. So don't let your old jewelry collect dust. Let Marguerite's pay you for it. Take advantage of gold being at an all-time high. Come see us at Marguerite's and let us give you some money.
Tell them where they can find you, Benji.
We're at 8163 Vaughn Road at the Pepper Tree Shopping Center. We're open 7 days a week.
Looking for the perfect night out? Head to Jack's Tavern, where the vibe is chill, the food is amazing, and the beer is freakishly cold. Happy hour rocks Tuesday through Thursday, 5 till 7. Then stay for dinner. You get all the great flavor of Epicure in a laid-back tavern atmosphere, with the full dinner menu served till 9. Friday is live music from 7 till 10, and Saturday is for football. An extensive wine list and 58 beers on tap. Yep, 58. So grab your crew, grab a pint, and make it to Jack's Tavern. Open Tuesday through Saturday.
E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, ride for free. E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, ride for free.
At E-Bike Oasis, we're more than just Montgomery's best electric bicycle store. E-Bike Oasis offers free 1-hour electrical bicycle rentals and a full-service electric bike repair shop. Stop by E-Bike Oasis in Montgomery today for free rentals, repairs, and electric bicycle brands in town.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you got a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We are enjoying this warming trend for a couple of more days. Even the nights are moderating with the overnight low temperature tonight down to about 50, mostly clear skies. Plenty of sunshine, flirting with 80 again tomorrow. I think we may flirt with 80 on Friday as well, with the risk of Scattered showers and thunderstorms beginning perhaps as early as Friday afternoon, more likely Friday evening and Friday night, and some of those storms could reach severe limits. Saturday looks like a nice day with high temperatures at least in the upper 70s, but stand by for that shocking Arctic plunge. You'll really feel it by Monday and especially Monday night. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Ready to borrow smarter this season? Apply online in minutes at yourasecu.com. Call 334-270-9011 or visit your local branch today.
ASD Credit Union. Your life, your goals, your ASD.
Terms and conditions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
We get Montgomery talking 24 hours a day. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Well, my wife has got a headache, and she asked if I could cook. I've heard of Betty Crocker, but I've never read the book. I thought moving the grill inside was all it really took. Now the kids have run for cover, and the dog's afraid to look. I'm a man, give me some Spam and a pan, and I'll fry it up. I'm a man, I'd rather go through the drive-thru and pick some up.
It's 4:35 as we continue our tour of the Idiocracy, and there's a good example of it right there. Today, November 6th.
It's been a year since Trump was elected.
I'm heartened again. Okay, so we now I'm suddenly reheartened. That's good. But this designated men make dinner day, what kind of a wuss society have we become where we got to designate a day that he's got to make dinner? By the way, I'll be making Reubens. Just
I'll be making cheeseburgers from Whataburger.
Send a couple over
today?
here. We don't have Whataburger here, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, Whataburger, yeah.
Whataburger,
okay,
yeah.
they're good. Mark Cumby brought them.
Yeah, they're good.
I'll tell you what.
They're different, but they're good.
One of the fun things in radio. Today, Rich Thomas, our weather guy, his birthday Saturday. We had a celebration last night at Baumhauer's. And today we opened the Rich Thomas Food Bank here in the studio as listeners came with gifts like, here, Messiah, please bless me in my life. One of our great friends to the show, somebody you have spoken with when she's co-hosted, Jacqueline Tomlinson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you get your meatballs?
Oh, I got a glass tray. It's like getting, it's like giving a junkie a glass box full of needles, because one is too many and 1,000's never enough, right? But the guy that does so much of our virtual production for the show, Mark Cumby, well, my wife made the best meatballs I've ever tasted. He comes by this morning with a package of meatballs for all three of us, which actually were excellent.
What's her recipe, Mark?
It's different. She and Jacqueline.
Details in the comments.
Well, they're awesome. I don't know. There was a spice in there that I could detect but couldn't identify specifically.
Oh.
Because many of my taste buds have been killed by tobacco smoke, but I still can taste food, just not with the extinction of somebody who's an expert on cuisine. But that's we live large here. It was really, really nice to be on the receiving end of such largesse today. Is everybody surprised that I know a word like largesse?
Largesse?
Yes. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I surprise people. Right? True sophistication.
You are a very loquacious and erudite gentleman.
How did you know what country I
Look
came
at
from? That's where my ancestors are from. Loquacity. I believe it's
Loquacity, yes.
tucked into
Loquacitania.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. I knew it
Okay.
started with an L.
Have you ever done an ancestry thing?
No.
Okay. So
I got a kit for a gift. I never did it.
you should do it. Have you done it, David?
My sister did it for us, yeah.
So you don't have the same DNA. You should do it. Mine and my sister's are quite different.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what tells you it's all a fraud. That's why I haven't.
You
done it,
don't
'cause
inherit exactly the same genes from your parents.
What do you send them? A wad of spit?
Yeah, it's a spit.
Hmm.
spit
I'd
swab.
probably just look at it and say, this looks like Bohemian spit. So let's put it there. This is
It
obviously
smells like meatballs. He's Italian.
Yeah.
and there's no doubt this guy is a Loquacitanian. So
This smells like meatballs. That's hilarious.
Well, now that we're celebrating the anniversary of Trump's election, I'd forgotten all about that.
Yeah.
Um,
I saw it in my Facebook memories because I love a great meme, and I shared some good memes.
Oh yeah, there were a bunch
on that day.
Hey, even Stephen A. Smith is calling out Mom Donnie. Why is he talking politics?
Oh, I have no idea. That guy just drives me crazy. I can't stand to listen to it.
No, he's making a ton, or as we call it, a shinola load of money for.
He is, yeah.
For
He's
what?
the highest paid employee at ESPN.
So why doesn't he just stick to sports? I thought that's what ESPN did.
I don't know. He apparently thinks, he may have a chance to be the Democrat nominee in 2028. I'm not really seeing it, but again, just like Marjorie Taylor Greene, stranger things have happened.
Yeah. I mean, look, that we love to prognosticate. We love to know how this court case is going to go. By the way, the significance of the federal appeals court allowing Trump's appeal of that sham criminal conviction to move forward. Where do you think that's going to end up next? Or where does it end up next? And will he finally get that off his back?
Well, I mean, it gets remanded to the district court. The appeals court ordered the district court to hear the case and rule on it. And then it goes to the appeals court, and the judge at the district court level is either a Biden or Obama judge. So they will automatically rule against Trump. And then it'll finally get into the appeals court level where some actual justice might take place. And if not there, then it will go to the Supreme Court and it will be overturned because it was a Soviet-style show trial that wasn't based on any real law. And
the Supreme Court should absolutely hate the Democrats because all of these stupid lawsuits, they fail on everything Trump does, everything. Yeah, they go to it.
Old.
But I think you and I will wait till we're forever before Justice Roberts will ever put his foot down and say, cut the crap.
Yeah, Roberts is the problem. Roberts is the whole problem because he's weak and he's afraid of his own shadow. He's obviously compromised. And so he just lets the madness continue.
Let me throw a couple of names that I don't see in the news anymore for some reason. Letitia James and Fannie Willis. What's going on with those two?
Ain't it great? Well, Letitia's about to end up in prison. She's, the wheels of justice turn slowly, but she's in deep doo-doo. And Fannie Willis, I'm not sure. I mean, I know she got taken off that case.
Yeah.
The persecution of Trump case there in Atlanta, but I'm not sure if it is still, if someone, whoever her substitute is still trying to move it or not. I'm not sure what the status of the case is.
So let's go after the bigger fish now. First of all, the Brennan case is in Florida, right?
It is in Florida, Southern District of Florida. It's awesome that it's there. And there's actually a chance for real justice.
What about Comey? Where's that trial going to be? Is that New York or
Comey's in Northern Virginia. No, it's fine. It's fine. Bolton's in Maryland.
God, I saw him the other day. He looks awful. Not that he was
Bolton?
ever. Yeah. No, you could. I mean, he had the look of a
going
man.
To prison too. He knows he's dead to rights.
Yeah, and I'm so happy for all of. I want to at least live to see all of them make it behind bars. That will be awesome. Although I question whether or not it will deter future such actions by the Democrats, because there are no rules in politics with them. They have
That's
made
true.
that pretty clear.
Did you guys watch the series, the Showtime series Homeland?
I did not.
Yes.
Wasn't that a wonderful show?
So
remember the
good.
character Dara Dahl?
Yes.
The CIA, I can't remember. F. Murray Abraham played the character. That
He's good.
character, I learned, was based in part on the life of John Brennan.
Really?
The career of John
You should
Brennan.
watch it. It is very good.
And where does Dara Dahl end up at the end of that series? Where does he wind up? In
Prison.
federal prison.
Well, now that I know it has a happy ending, I can't wait to see it.
It's really good. It's
one-
dark at
those are the-
times, and it's all about CIA operations and government and underworkings. It's interesting.
We talked,
and the cast is great.
did we talk the other day about the Liam Neeson movie, The Man Who Brought Down the White House, Mark Felt?
Yeah, we talked about that on Monday.
I just want to remind everybody, if you want to see a snapshot in an hour and a half or so of the corruption in these federal bureaus, you'll watch this, those who really pay attention to what's going on in DC and know that it's a swamp. It's been this way a long, long time. And that movie makes a pretty clear illustration of the arrogance and independence of a bureaucracy that says we are the constants, they come and go.
They come and go, yeah.
And the abuse of their power. Liam Neeson gives a very good performance, very convincing. In fact, I don't think the real Mark Felt was probably as good as Liam Neeson was, but in conveying that arrogance and that sleazy corruption, because we all want to see some justice done. On the other hand,
y'all know, by the way, do you guys know that?
You're welcome.
Yeah, Woodward and Bernstein have been made into legends. Robert Woodward and whatever Bernstein's first name is. What do you think Bob Woodward's career experience as a journalist was 2 years before Watergate broke?
Obituaries?
He had never been a journalist.
Never
ever. He came out of naval intelligence. He was actually
Isn't
deep
that
state.
interesting?
Yeah. He couldn't write.
And he went straight to the. How does a guy go from, if he can't write or had no background, how does he get hired by the Washington freaking Post?
Having information.
Just a few months before the Watergate story breaks.
That's
he shows
very
up at the Washington Post and gets assigned that story with Bernstein. Bernstein has to rewrite literally every story Woodward tries to write. Anyway, it's fascinating. Mark Gruber did a whole episode of their podcast on both Woodward and Bernstein.
On America's Untold Stories.
I'm going to have to watch some political intrigue TV now. I'm going to have
I love that. Yeah, that's so The Diplomat is the best one on TV right now.
Who's in that?
Oh, what's her name? She was in The Americans.
Carrie Russell?
Carrie Russell is the star. It's got
Okay,
a
love
wonderful
it.
cast, fantastic show.
It's
just brilliant.
Have you watched The Americans?
No.
You've
We
got a
watched
list
3 or 4
going.
seasons of it. We never got back to watch the rest of it.
I didn't watch the rest of it either, but the first 2 seasons were good.
Wild. Yeah.
Yes,
And based
it's about-
on real stories too. I mean,
Yes.
it's all reality.
Yeah, it's about Russian sleepers.
Well, I don't want to out sophisticate the two of you, but I did.
We don't have baseball to talk about now, so we got to talk about something else.
Well, the qualifying offers came out today, but no Dodgers were impacted by that. And off-season trades and things and they renewed. They picked up Max Muncy's option.
Yes, they did. Yes,
I'm glad they made a smart move there because they're paying him less.
Oh, a lot less. Yeah.
But hey, as you age, that's what you should expect, except in our business. I don't mean to out-sophisticate the two of you, but I watched a documentary on 50 years of the Union Pacific locomotives.
Oh,
well, golly gee willikers.
Actually, I'd be interested in that too. I love trains.
Well,
yeah, and I've
That's
traveled.
such a boy thing.
Do you remember?
I love trains.
You remember a movie? It was a pretty decent hit in the mid '70s. I remember going on a date to see it in the middle of a Chicago winter, called Silver Streak with Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That movie, as goofy as it was with all the flaws it had, it was still entertaining. But it got me interested in train travel. So when I made enough money to do it right, like get a first class compartment, and I did it every year.
Cars are amazing.
Yeah, and there was a service briefly in the 80s called the American European Express where the conductors had capes. It was based on basically the train in France, the Orient Express. And that, I think I may have had the very best meal of my entire life on that train as it was rolling past Comiskey Park on a dead winter night, leaving my mom and dad's house after Christmas to go to DC to change to a plane. It was fantastic, but that's out of business. But Amtrak still ain't bad. You just got to know how to prepare.
Yeah.
I like in the past we've taken the kids to Chattanooga to ride the old railroad train
Yeah.
for the Polar Express.
Sure.
Love it.
Yeah, those
I
are
will
fun.
say that gets me enthusiastic about trains. The Polar Express with the kids. It's
Well,
fun.
Let me remind you that the Idiocracy is sponsored in part by this.
Imagine a future where you glide across the land at speeds up to 160 miles an hour. A world where every seat has Wi-Fi, USB ports, and legroom that doesn't feel like a punishment. The future is now. Yeah, it's Amtrak. It's fast, it's comfy, but it's still a train. Amtrak, welcome to the future of the 1800s. Only faster.
Warning, tickets may cost more than a budget airline. Also, yes, it's still a train. Please adjust your expectations accordingly.
The train, though, is something you should do when you have time to travel to somewhere.
Yeah, it does take time.
I've always had this dream of driving down to see Goose in New Orleans, spend a day or two there, get on the train in New Orleans, take it all the way to California.
Oh, that'd
Although
be so cool.
I'd probably cut it short, maybe stop in Phoenix.
It would take a long time.
I don't know if I can handle going to California. I don't think I could deal with it. We have Leah who would like to talk to us at 272-9228. Leah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I rarely get to catch your show in the afternoon, so
Isn't it
I've
great?
only been listening. Yes, it is. The last time, unfortunately, that I caught your show was the day Charlie was murdered, and
that was a
I
bad
called
day.
the next day. Pam, I called Greg the next morning because I always catch the morning show on the way in, and I was the one that called and said he actually passed, and the first words out of your mouth were, "Where did you hear that?" And I told Greg, it's so nice to see that people do care about making sure they're telling the truth, or not truth, like as in truth or lies.
No, we
but
just want
spreading-
to, with something like that, you
That it
always,
was
especially
accurate.
today, you want to verify.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
But what do y'all think is going to happen with Bill and Hillary? I mean, how, they were supposed to be testifying, the first or second week of October?
Yeah,
The lawyers are, they're having difficulty scheduling. Have you ever in your life been able to just say, well, I've got problems scheduling, I won't be able to make it to court? I mean, really? And we're just waiting on them to die before they go to court.
I've been waiting
Well,
for them.
that's
I
for
don't
a
mean
house.
it. I don't mean it. Well, I guess I do mean it like that. I mean,
That was actually for a congressional hearing before the House Oversight
Right.
Committee, right? Yeah.
Right. But
Yeah. Well,
But,
you know,
we've got
they
scheduling
do
problems.
they do try to accommodate people, at least initially. But if they
Right.
keep getting the runaround, they will send them a subpoena order to appear on a certain date.
Hmm.
Even with the Clintons, they're not going to be able to avoid it forever.
Well, let's hope. I mean, it's already been a month
Yeah.
since they were supposed to be there. and-
Leah, I appreciate the call, but we're down to our
Bye.
last couple of, no,
Thanks, Leah.
could have kissed me before you blew off. All right.
Call back tomorrow when you catch us.
We got 2 more calls and then we'll be wrapping up. Bruce.
Yes. What are the five boroughs of New York?
Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island, Bronx, and Brooklyn.
Yes. Would the mayor of New York City have any jurisdiction over Westchester County, Long Island, or the Hamptons?
No.
He doesn't. I wonder. I'm assuming that he will observe Ramadan. You think he'll ask his staff to observe it?
Oh.
Make them probably. I would
He
I would
may.
venture at this point say yeah. The sheep's clothing is off. The wolf is there. So I would expect the worst. Absolutely.
I wonder. I guess he's a Sunni Muslim. I don't know.
I don't know anything about it.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
All righty. And this will be our final call. It's Steve. Welcome, Steve. What you got for David?
I had a question, and I was going to make one comment. Question is, what is the status of the money that Trump's talking about sending everybody? Do you know? Is that still going to be in January?
Oh, I haven't heard about that.
I've heard that
rebate thing. I don't know that that's been approved. That's got to be a congressional authorization, and I don't know that will ever even be approved.
The comment I wanted to make was that idiot in Virginia that got elected.
Oh, the murderer?
Attorney General.
Yeah.
I mean, if you and I made that comment, we would go to jail.
Of course we would.
So they need to.
Or any Republican that made it, that was running for office, would be out in a blink.
That ought to disqualify him from holding that office.
You would think, but we're talking Virginia now, so that's the capital of Libtardia.
You got that right.
Thank you for the call, David. Did we miss anything on our to-do list today? We covered a lot of things.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't have a list in front of me, but I mean, it's no great problem if we don't cover everything. I just send a bunch of stuff over to try to cover the hour and a half. I think we did. I think we covered it all.
Again, I think the heartening story, Sam. I'm trying to hearten my arteries here with good news. Walmart has announced that Thanksgiving dinner this year will cost 25% less than it did last year, and the Democrats are getting pissed. In states like New Jersey and Virginia, they can run. Look, Trump made Thanksgiving cost 25% less. Vote for me. I'll get it back to where it should be. And they would do it.
Well, they'll do it. Yes. I mean, their policies will make sure that happens. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
2 years ago, by the way, the average price for a carton of eggs, a dozen eggs in America was over $8.
Yeah.
Today, it's $1.49. And anybody that tells you any different, folks, is lying to you.
Have to be. Why don't more people this is where the Republicans need to work harder to sell the successes of the first 8 months, all the things, interest rates coming down, all of it. They need to get this across, or we're just going to go right back to what Joe Biden delivered. And that, I don't think I want to be around for that. I really don't. I just couldn't stomach. I care too much. And if they get another chance, God only knows what wreckage they'll wreak on America. David, on that happy note, let me wish you a great weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Go Dodgers.
I'll see you all on Monday.
All right. And your blog address, please, before you leave.
davidblackman.substack.com for politics, blackman.substack for energy, and I write about both every day, and War Eagle and Roll Tide.
All right. What do they say in Texas? What's their
Hook 'em horns?
Hook 'em horns.
Yes.
Right back.
That's the only one I recognize anyway. There's Aggies and a bunch of other people, but I don't recognize those.
Then they don't exist. Okay. And they don't exist here either. Thank you, David.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Mom Donnie is a Shiite Muslim. I just
Are
looked
you
it up.
sure you didn't stick an extra vowel in there? It's 4:57. This cold blast coming up in Richmond will have an updated forecast shortly. This is the kind of weather that can really hurt your skin. This is why today, before they close, got about an hour, or sometime tomorrow, through Saturday at least, get to Adam's Drugs, get some butt paste.
Oh, we're using it on chapped lips already at the house.
Yeah, all those kinds of cold weather remedies, including colds and flu shots, by the way, at all 12 Adam's Drugs locations. Go to a place where you walk in, you feel like you're home. The first time you go, welcoming, warm, and customer service driven. It's certainly worth taking the time to try them, and then consider, if you're tired of indifference or other issues at national chain pharmacies, bringing your business to a place that will do everything they can to make you a happy customer. 12 locations, 4 of the health clinics where you can get the flu shot. You can see them all at adamsdrugs.net right now. 458 traffic and then Wall Street business.
Traffic is building this afternoon, and we have got a lot of cars on the road now on the interstates, boulevards, Prattville, Millbrook, and Wetumpka reporting light to moderate traffic. In Montgomery, had an accident West-South Boulevard at I-65. It's right at the bottom of the ramp from 65 northbound. Use caution there. And on 65 southbound from West Boulevard out past Hope Hole, road construction again today, slowing folks down. Buckle up. We'll keep you updated. At McKenna Nissan, they have 0% financing up to 60 months on 2025 Pathfinders, Rogues, and Muranos. It's worth the drive. McKenna Nissan, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. I'm Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bob Agnew. President Trump says his administration has struck a deal with 2 pharmaceutical companies to slash the price of popular obesity drugs.
This will slash the cost of Wegovy from $1,350 a month to ultimately $250 a month.
Senior U.S. officials urging European allies today to quickly phase out Russian gas by expanding regional pipeline networks and boosting American liquefied natural gas imports across Europe.
We can both starve the Russian war machine and build a growing future relationship between the great nations of Europe and the United States.
Energy Secretary Chris Wright told the gathering the U.S. has a lot of liquid natural gas to provide. It was a weekday on Wall Street. The Dow Jones Industrial Average down by 398 points. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bob Agnew.
Hannah, did we just really open up our own real estate brokerage?
We sure did. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group is officially here.
So this isn't just another name in real estate?
Nope. It's still us, the same hardworking individuals. It's just us leveling up to give our clients the best service possible.
More experience, more energy, and more results.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, who you have on your sign matters. So give me, Hannah Grantham, a call at 334-368-6358.
Or Eddie Bader at 334-322-0662.
Want that ride that is fun, affordable, and street legal? Check out ETG Outdoors in Montgomery. They have huge discounts on electric golf carts with many brand new units under 10 grand. New and used inventory, financing available, and they service what they sell. ETG Outdoors even provides lithium battery conversions and free delivery with purchase. Whether it's for the neighborhood, the farm, or just fun. ETG Outdoors, 7006 Vaughn Road, or online at etgoutdoors.com. Cruise smarter, drive electric. ETG Outdoors. Your ride to freedom starts here.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
I bought your Christmas present, and it's custom so you can't return it.
What is it? Where'd you get it?
Delta Printing. I ordered monogrammed wine glasses for my sister, photo ornaments for Grandma's tree. I also got Mom custom table linens and printed your face on golf balls for your brother.
Delta can do all that? I thought they were just business printing and signs.
Nope, Delta Printing and Sign can do it all.
Delta Printing and Sign. Your one stop for Christmas cards, custom gifts, business cards, and more. Visit letdeltadoit.com or call 271-COPY.
Today's show is brought to you by Pedro Pascal.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pedro Pascal.
That guy's in everything now, even 10-second radio bits.
The government shutdown has put a lot of people in a tight spot, having to pinch pennies. Pizza Perfect is going to do its part to help everyone save some money. In November, they're going to continue to charge only $10 for their all-you-can-eat buffet. Enjoy pizza, spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink for only $10 in November. At that price, you can save some money to buy some Christmas gifts. Pizza Perfect, Coliseum Boulevard in Eastbrook. Available for pickup and delivery.
It's the season for giving your paycheck away. For a glass spare cup, that's more than okay. Just $30 to sip some fun, 'cause nothing says festive like a second mortgage loan.
The Starbucks Barista Cold Cup, because who needs retirement savings when you can drink out of a bear?
Starbucks, where your wallet hibernates.
Traffic continues to be busy and building this afternoon, and we've got very heavy traffic now on 85 northbound out of the interchange up past Ann Street. Taylor Road to Chantilly Parkway on 85 North, very busy there, as well as 65 northbound to Prattville and Wetumpka. All of our feeder roads loaded up. Boulevards are busy, but only a few minor accidents that are not affecting traffic. Buckle up, be safe. We will keep you updated. McKinnon Toyota has the largest stock inventory ever, plus the lowest tax rates in Alabama. It's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clinton. I'm Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Today's show is brought to you by All You Can Eat Buffets. The perfect way to get a week's worth of calories in only 45 minutes.
Call Dad. No, Ella, call Chad.
Since 1993, Chad has been showing up, ready to help with whatever your home AC needs. His mission, to serve first. Chad takes the time to understand exactly what you're looking for, and if he can help, he'll walk you through the best options, sometimes even with 0% or low payment financing to make things easier. No more sweating over hot and cold spots, surprise $700 energy bills, or wondering if your unit will make it through another season. Call Chad today at 784-9144. That's 784-9144.
Call Dad. No, Ella, call Chad.
Visit Rich's Car Wash today and save money this year by joining their Unlimited Wash Club. A new year means new adventures, so keep your ride clean, dry, and shiny. Enjoy detailing perks included with your wash like towels, mat cleaners, air fresheners, and more. Get to Rich's Car Wash today or visit them online at richescarwash.com to sign up for their Unlimited Wash Club.
God loves you. Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
505.
With SRN News, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. Flight cancellations are accelerating as U.S. airlines comply with a government order to cut flights because of the shutdown. Airports in New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago are among 40 of the busiest across the U.S. where the flights will be cut. That's according to a list distributed to the airlines. The FAA says it will begin reducing air traffic on Friday to maintain safety. A federal judge in Rhode Island has ordered the Trump administration to find the money to fully fund SNAP benefits for November. The ruling Thursday was in response to a challenge from cities and nonprofits complaining that the administration was only offering to cover 65% of the maximum benefit. On Wall Street, the Dow down by 398 points. More details at srnnews.com.
The following is not an actor, but a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
My debt problem started probably about 2016. I needed my life to change financially. I called Trinity and I ended up joining based on high credit card bills and high interest rate. And my counselor at Trinity has been great, and Trinity has been helping me to get on the right path of paying off these credit card bills, bringing down the interest rate. They have consolidated my bills into one low monthly payment. And now I am finally getting out of credit card debt. So I just want to say thank you, Trinity, for showing me a better and greater path.
If you're in debt and you need help, call Trinity at 1-800-936-5496.
My name is Sharon, and soon I will be debt-free for keeps.
1-800-936-5496.
Are you feeling saxy? Then celebrate National Saxophone Day by reliving the music of yesteryear when every radio hit had a sax solo. Who can it be now? It's Now That's What I Call Saxophone, with all your favorite sax songs. Do you remember when saxophone was the king of old-time rock and roll? Plus, songs like Baker Street, where the saxophone is the only good part. Put on a velour shirt, feather your hair, and relive the saxiest music in history with Now That's What I Call Saxophone. Buy it today. It's
Shortwave, take it down, quick. What's it say? Shut up.
Just got a bulletin from Fox News on the shutdown. It's not over.
No.
GOP senators blocked bipartisan effort to halt. Oh, it's not. I'm sorry. Fox stacks their headline releases, and the way they were stacked, it looked like GOP senators blocked bipartisan effort to halt the shutdown, which was the next.
Okay, so what is it really?
What have we learned from this experience? But I know the place to go when you want to look better, feel better about yourself.
I know a place.
Tell us about AMS Studios in Prattville.
Yes.
Pamela.
So this time of year, I have so many people starting new VIP facial memberships, doing some self-care. We're doing a lot of spray tans because people are out of the sun. We do spray tans. They're all done by hand, not by a machine. So they look way better. And laser hair removal, IPL, which we've got to get you back in for.
Yes.
Microneedling.
Yes.
We have a new massage therapist who started in the evenings, and now we can do couples massages on Saturdays again.
What time is that massage therapist available till?
5 to 8.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, I could even go after the show. And
Yeah, she works Mondays and Tuesdays, so it's not every night, but she has a daytime gig, so she moonlights for massage for us. And we do a lot. I mean, we really are almost a one-stop shop for head to toe body and beauty. We have a cosmetologist. I have a lead on a barber who may start coming in, possibly. I'm hoping I can work that out.
on a Saturday?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Barbering is very unique. It's different
See,
than
then I could get my hair done. I could
Yeah.
get the IPL. And we're going to do a before and after.
yes,
with
because you
that-
have that one spot
this
that
one
we'll be
spot
able
on my
to
hand.
tell a big difference on.
Yes. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And maybe you don't need any of these services, but you are shopping for somebody for Christmas who would love to be pampered or has talked openly about some part of their physicality they want to improve. You can do gift certificates from the AMS Studios website. It's a really cool building at 119 East Main.
Old house.
Yeah, but it's got a spirit to it, not the kind that's frighten you, the kind that welcome
No,
you.
it's sweet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it really is. So go to ams-studios.com or call 730-1268, 730-1268 for AMS Studios in Prattville. Thank you.
Thank you.
Brett McDonald will be joining us in just a couple of minutes.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. What is a smart way to buy a house in today's market? Now is a good time to buy since we now have a more balanced market than we've had in years. Here are the steps. First step, get pre-qualified with an experienced local lender. It costs you nothing to find out firsthand whether you can qualify for a home and how much that home loan will cost. Second step, hire a local realtor with lots of experience that can guide you, advise you, and be your advocate. We call those buyer agents. Third step, decide what your wants and needs have to be. Bedrooms, baths, floor plan, location, and school zones. Fourth, ask your realtor to line up homes that fit your price category and your location needs. Fifth, start actually looking inside these homes and see what is available and the cost of each property. For all of this information and step-by-step approach, call Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group at 22